Hi, my name is Jean Luber. I'm the Vice President of Information Technology for MIR Group. As you know, we're in the process of transitioning many of our legacy processes, systems, and software from the JD Edwards World platform to Enterprise One. And Enterprise One is a comprehensive enterprise resource planning system, and we're labeling that project Orbit, which is Oracle's resource to bridge integrated technology. Once complete, Orbit will establish a universal, user-friendly system that integrates the company's applications and processes, transforms operational efficiencies, and streamlines consistency efforts throughout the company. Orbit is one of the largest internal projects MYR Group has embarked on, and we have a great number of business partners and associates throughout the company who are participating in the build of the system. It's amazing, the teammates that we have from across the enterprise who are assisting in this effort. And this implementation will undoubtedly impact most of the functional areas in the company. And undoubtedly, an organization change such as this can cause uncertainty and stress. As a result, we know that you have a lot of questions and concerns. What processes will change? How will this affect my job? Does this impact any of our customers and our relationships with our customers? What programs are going away? How will I possibly learn everything I need to know? And find the time to do it as I'm supporting my normal day-to-day processes and all the things that you all do that are so very important to us on a daily basis. Throughout this process, I want to assure you that the Orbit project team is doing a great job of making sure that no stone is left unturned. To help answer some of your questions, it's beneficial to review where we've been in this whole transition process. We started this project earlier this year, and the project has 5 major phases: define, design, build, validate, and deploy. We've gone through the definition process. In the definition process, we had a number of workshops that talked about our current issues with the existing legacy platform and the opportunities and where we want to go with the Orbit system. And now we're currently in design, and shortly in October we're going to start the build out of the system. The design phase is a long, comprehensive, and tedious part of the project where we're actually going through and scrubbing through all the requirements and configuring and starting the configuration of the system. Now, as part of this design phase, we have formulated a change impact crew, and this change impact crew is really important. These are team members who are going to help assess the changes that we're going through and also work with the organization to determine the audience that are impacted with these changes, the extent of the changes, and communication about these changes to the organization. This is a really important part of the development of the system, and this is part of our overall organization change management effort that not only helps identify the changes, make sure that we're ready to embrace these changes to become a better organization, and ensures that we have the right learning in place and right training methodologies in place to ensure that you have the right tools to be able to do your job. Just a couple points here as we're going through this process. It's not necessarily all unicorns and sparkles, right? So we have encountered some challenges during the build phase of the project. We know that we have a legacy system, and we have very old information in our financial systems and our HR and payroll systems. So we're going through what I'd consider a data cleansing effort. That's taken a little bit more time than originally planned, but nonetheless, we're rolling up our shirt sleeves, we're going in and we're cleaning up the data, because what we want to do is to make sure that the data works for you and the system is optimized to be able to work with the data appropriately. And so getting the data ready for our system has required some allocation of resources to be able to help it, but we're all hands on deck. We're a great team. We've addressed this opportunity, and we're assigning the appropriate resources to be able to help with this. In short, right now, as we go through this process, I am sure we'll have some surprises as we go through this process, but you know what? We have a great team in place to be able to help us work through any opportunities that we identify. We don't have all the answers yet. We continue to move forward every day. And I pledge, and we pledge, to keep you informed of these changes as we go through the implementation of the system. And when the time comes, we will provide you with comprehensive systems training. We have some new technology and tools that we're reviewing and will be implementing, and we're going to make sure that we have the right documentation and tools in place to help you be able to learn the system so you can do your job wonderfully. So in closing, we're all in this together, and we do want to listen to your questions and concerns and any opportunities that you think we may have overlooked as we're going through this process. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me at jluber@MYR Group, or you can also reach out to and send an email to orbit@myrgroup.com. I look forward to your comments, and I look forward to this implementation. It's going to be a successful implementation. Enterprise One is a great tool, and people, process, and technology, we're relying on you to assist us in this implementation effort. Thank you so very much.